What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be finishing our chat application, and on this video we're going to be focusing on grabbing our users from the backend and listing them here on whoever's on this chat. We're going to be listing them here. Also, we're going to be focusing our attention to the generate message, meaning that we're going to just generate a message to the specific room. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So first, we're going to be listening to an event created by the backend. Now the backend is going to emit an event that's going to update users, and we're going to be sending that to the front end. So in the front end, right below disconnect, we're going to listen to socket.on an event called update user list, users list, and we are going to be expecting something back from it. So we're going to be inspecting a users array. And for now, we're going to just log it out, users. Now that we have that set up in the front end, listening to it in the back end, we are going to be emitting that. First of all, we're going to be requiring the users class that we created in the last video. So right below, right here, since I like to keep everything organized, const users, we're going to set that equal to require. It's going to be inside the directory utils / users, and I think we did call it users, not too sure. Let me see. Exported users, yes we did. So users require, great. Now that we have that, we have to make an instance so that way we could start creating. We can start using the methods we created. So let users equal new users, just like that. Now that we have this instance of users, down below when they join, this is where we're gonna add a new user. Okay, so I'm just get rid of this console log. We don't need it no more. Control save. So below that, oh well, first of all, we do need a return right here. The reason why is because if something does go wrong with their name and room, we don't want them to continue on right here. We just want to break out and then call back from here. So we're going to break out if something went wrong and just return this, and it won't go any further. Now that we have that done, down below. So first thing we got to do is actually check if the user is already inside other rooms. Well, we're not going to really check. We're going to just kick them out. So once they join a room, we're going to just kick them out of any other room. So users dot remove user, and we're going to pass in the actual ID, the socket ID. Socket, I am going to explain what's going on. Dot ID. All right. So we needed to check if they're going to be in other rooms. Well, we're not really checking. We're just, when they join, we're going to just remove them from any other potential rooms that they're in. We're going to just remove them, and then down below we're going to add them to this new room. So users dot add user. And we do pass it in. Let me pull it up for references. Users.js. We did create 4 methods: add a user, remove a user, get user, and get user list. So we're going to be passing in ID, name, and room. So socket ID, params. I'm just copy this. Params.name, and then paste room. Just like that. Control save. Now that we have our actual user created, we're gonna actually emit. All right, this is where we're gonna actually tell the front end, hey, here's the new users array. So down below, and how do we do that? Is since we're gonna be broadcasting to everybody, like it's going to be everybody. That list of names is going to be broadcasted to everybody. So we're going to just do IO, including yourself, because you want to know who joined and who didn't join, whatever, who left. So IO, and just like we did down below, let me get rid of this. Down below, like right here, 2 params, meaning that we're gonna just narrow it down to this specific room. We could do that with IO as well, emitting it to everybody. Broadcast is everybody except for yourself, and IO is everybody, every connected user, including yourself. So we're gonna do emit to everybody. So to everybody inside this room. So params dot room. We're gonna emit to everybody in the room, and we're gonna emit the updated function. So update user list, passing in that user array that we created. So right here, users dot get user list. That's one of the methods we created over here. Get user list, and that takes in the actual room. So we're going to be passing in, let me just paste it, params.room right there. Control save. Awesome. Now we could actually test this out. So I'm going to go nodemon server. Let's test this out if it's going to work or not. Oh, and we get a unexpected identifier. Let me see what's going on up below. I spelled new wrong. Oh. New. Save that. Let's try it again. Now it's starting up. All right. Let's go to localhost. 3000. I'm going to do mic. And we're going to go into node.js room. Let me expect this. Go to console. Refresh it. Oh, where's the console at? Oh, we're getting errors. Not good. Let me go back and see what's going on. So users.get user list. Control save that. Let's go back here. I'm gonna go to my thing and actually change this to dock to the right. All right, let me refresh this now. Sorry about that, guys. And we get an array right here, mic. Now, if I keep on refreshing, you are gonna notice something pretty odd. We keep on getting mic. Well, the reason for that is because down below in our disconnect right here, we're not actually getting rid of that user. So every time we disconnect, meaning a refresh is considered a disconnect, we have to update the list. So when they leave, we want to re-update the list to remove mic. So we're going to do that right now. So right here, remove this. We're going to create a variable called user. It's going to set that equal to users dot remove. We're going to remove that user. So remove user. And we're sending it in the socket dot ID. Okay. Now this can have a user removed or it can't have a user removed. So we do got to check if a user was actually removed. So if there is a user with that socket ID, down below, we're going to emit 2 things to everybody. We're going to say that, hey, we're going to update the user list array, and we're also going to generate a message saying that someone has left. So the io.to, and then users dot room. Because remember, okay, let me stop right here for a second. User, if you go back here on remove user, we're going to return the whole user, meaning the whole ID, the whole this structure right here. So we actually have their ID, their name, and room. Okay, because we're returning the whole user object. So that's where I'm getting user.room. So we're gonna broadcast or send this to everybody inside this room dot emit. And we're gonna just emit update. First of all, we're gonna update the user list. So update user list, and we're gonna be sending users dot get users user list, and we're gonna do it from the user dot room. Whatever room they're in, we're gonna update that room. And then the second thing we're gonna do is io dot. We're gonna emit it to everybody inside the user room again. Dot room. And this time we're gonna emit we're gonna generate a new message. So new message. We're calling new message over here in our chat. We do have a new message. We're listening to a new message right here. So we're gonna say new message. And we're gonna generate a message. This generate, I don't know if you're new to this video, but generate message is a method that we created that generates a message for us. And there are things we pass in. So first thing is admin, since admin is going to be telling everybody, hey, this user has left. And we're going to be saying with ticks, $, curly braces, user dot name, so whoever left, which in this case probably Mike, has left. I'm gonna just put in the actual name of the chat room, so user dot room. So Mike has left node.js room. I'm gonna say chat room, tomb room, period, control save. All right, now let's try to test this out. Oh, well, let me explain what's going on first of all. So when someone disconnects, refreshes, or disconnects, we're gonna grab that user, and remember this user dot remove user returns the object of user, the user's object, and we're gonna be using that in here. So if there is an actual user, we're gonna admit to everybody, or we're gonna generate a message saying that they left the room, and we're also going to update the user's array list. So let's actually try it out. Go in here, refresh it, and if you keep on refreshing, you'll see that there's no more mics, or just only one mic. So let me go and actually go in here and go to node.js, and we should get over here, new user joined. Okay, that's fine. And you can see that right here that we have an updated user, Mike and WDJ. And over here, if we inspect this, go to console, we get my WDJ as well, which is great. Now we're grabbing the thing, but now if Mike leaves, over here we get an updated user with WDJ only. Awesome. Now it's actually time to I don't even know why I said now it's time to update this user list right here. Let me get rid of this. Now, if you go to chat.html, we do have a specific place we're going to be giving these users right here. We gave it an ID of users, and this is where we're going to be putting in the user's name. So back into chat, right down here where we created console log. Where's this? Right here. This is where we're going to actually start creating that list, or an ordered list of users. So first thing we got to do is create an element of OL, which is ordered list. So let OL equal document dot create element, and we're going to call this element, well, it's the OL element. OL element. Control save. Now we got to loop through this array down here. I mean, this array of users right here, because every user that we get back, we got to create an LI for that user. So simple enough. Users dot for each. And we are gonna, it's going to be a function, and inside a function is going to be a user. And now for everyone, let's create a LI. So let LI equal document dot create element, and we're going to create an LI element, and we're going to give that LI the inner text, so inner HTML. We're going to set that equal to the user. Remember, we're going to get an array of names back, so this user is actually a name. So we're going to just set that inner text or inner HTML to that username. Now we're going to just append it. So ol.append child, we're going to append the LI. That's going to happen for every user. Now down below, we do have to append this OL to the user list right here. So let's target this ID over here by saying I'm gonna call it users list. We're gonna set that equal to document dot query selector, and we're gonna select that by its ID. So ID users. And since we want the users list to empty out before actually entering the OL up here, we want to just put users list dot inner HTML equal to an empty string, and then down here we're going to actually append the users list. Users list, list. We're going to dot append child of the OL. Control save that. Now let's go back over here. Localhost 3000. Let's get Mike back inside of the room of node.js. Do another one. Localhost 3000. Let's get WDJ inside of node.js. And what do we get? Mike WDG. And over here we get the same thing. Now if Mike decides to leave, crazy Mike comes, and now WDJ refreshes and gives us back our updated list. Now that we have that in place, now let's focus on generating a message for a specific room. So let's head on back to chat.js down here, because down here when we create a new message right here, when we submit the form and create a new message, we're actually sending the default user. And it's true, because every time we do send a message, and right now I am logged into WDJ, I send it, I do get user back. I want this to be WDJ instead of user. The reason why we're getting user is because we are sending it hard coded inside of this. So we're going to just delete this, because we're going to be modifying our server.js, since the actual name is inside server.js. Now over here in create message, this is where we're going to be modifying it. I'm going to delete console log because we don't need that no more. So down below, we do need to create a variable. So let user equal to users dot get user. We want to get the user, and we're gonna send the socket dot ID. Now, if you didn't know about socket, the get user, it is a method in our users, which is right here, and returns a user, and we do send in the ID. So we got our user now. Now we're gonna check if there is a user, if we actually did get a user back, and we do. Oh wait, not equals, and is real string. We don't want that text, that message.text to be a just spaces. We want to see if it's a real string. So is real string message.text. If both of these are correct, we are going to do io.emit. Exit off of that and paste it in here. Now, currently this io emit emits it to everybody, meaning that anybody connected, no matter what room, is going to send out this new message. Well, we only want it for a specific room. The way we're going to do that is, we did it up here already. It's just to add this to method. So we're going to emit everybody to the room. So user.room, and we're going to create a message right here. But we're still sending this message from, which was the old users, which we don't even have message.from anymore. So we need to get rid of this and replace it with user.name. Now if you control save this, now we do get a what's it called, an error. Let's see what's going on. There's 2 dots. Control save now. Okay, let's go back in here, reload, type something in. Awesome, we get WDJ. Let me go into another one, localhost. Mike comes back inside the room. This is dope, or just this is, I guess. And we should get it over here. We got a new user joined. We can't change this to the actual person that joined, but I'm gonna just leave it like that. Now we go to localhost 3000, get another guy, Jom, and we're gonna go into my room. Let me type something in here. We should not see this anywhere. And plus, look at this. We only have one user in here. We don't have a new one. And yes, everything's working. We have our people, our correct people, and correct messages, like so. So that is great. We're done with that, but we got to do it with create location message as well. And you could go up. I'm pretty sure you could do this on your own, guys, already, but we are going to do this ourselves. I mean, I am going to do it with you guys. So down below, we're going to create a new user. So let user equal users dot get user. We're going to get it by the ID. So socket dot ID, just like that. And we are going to do the same thing. If user, if we do find a user, that is awesome. We're going to go down here and do this. Okay. And instead of admin, we are going to put in the username. So user dot name, control save. And let's test it out. Firefox, reload, send location, yes, allow it, and JOM, yes. We are getting our, this is working. This is, oh, something happened here. Something happened, guys. Reload this. Oh wait, no, nothing happened. Send location. Oh, something is happening. Now we're getting it in every room. Let's see what's going on. Let's go back inside of here. Oh, that's because we're still emitting it to everybody connected. We do got to send it to that specific room again. So I'm going to just copy this. And you probably caught that before I did. So control save now. Let's, no, not open up Word. Refresh this. And refresh and refresh. All right. Send location. We shouldn't get it here, which is correct. Send location here. We got it. And over here, we got it. Okay. Everything is working, guys. Now that we are done, guys, which we are done, we are going to push it to Heroku. So first of all, we do got to save it in GitHub. Where is it at? Desktop. No, not my site. Journey, chat app. Get the bash here. So let's see what we're going on right here. Make this bigger so you can see. So git status. I want to see what exactly changed. I did modify those, so I'm gonna git add everything. Git commit -m, and we're gonna add a message saying that generated messages for specific rooms. And then git push okay, web journey 3dj@gmail.com, and my password. Okay, now that we push that in, we are going to push it to Heroku. So you guys, you should be able to do this already. Git push Heroku master. Heroku master. Push? No, git push. Just like so. And we're building it. We are building it. Just wait for it, guys. Just wait for it. It's going to be amazing. All right. Succeeded. That was always good. If you just said that, it was quick. All right. I'm going to do Heroku. Open. And open my Google. And we have it right here. Let me see. I'm going to put Muse Math. I want to join web dev. Joining. Yes. All right. Let's go to local. Actually, no. I'm going to actually go into my right here. And I'm going to go to this one right here. Copy. Paste. But leaving this out. No, not the chat. Just like so. If I join, I should get an alert saying yes, that still works. I'm gonna join as WDJ, and I'm gonna join the same room. I don't even know what room I joined. What room is this? Oh, web dev. Copy, paste it, join, and we do get our what? Everything is working. Where's my location? Oh, it's taking time. Yes, because it's a async call. Okay, so everything is working, guys. We're testing everything out. If I exit out from here, we should get our updated. Everything is working, guys. That is it for this chat, man, and this chat application. And it has been a pleasure, doing tutorials on node.js. Anyways, this is a series on node.js for beginners, and we created, I don't even know how many applications. Let's take a look. The chat app, the to-do API, the notes app, the weather app. I'm pretty sure there's one more. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure there is. I think we've done 5 projects together, guys. 5 projects. And if you learned anything from this series, guys, can you give that like? Hit that like button, man. And please, if you haven't subscribed, and please leave a comment down below on what do you think on this whole series, because this is it. This is the end of the Node.js series. We went from beginner to, I'm gonna say, somewhat advanced. Okay, I'm pretty sure you know more things than other people do now. But thank you so much, guys, for this opportunity that you gave me. And you know what? Check out my new series that I'm creating, which is we're making my own website. I will leave it it's going to be in the end of this video. But thank you guys so much for watching this series, man. I'm being serious. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, guys. And I will see you in my other videos. So take care. Love you guys. Peace.